Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and it is time to do my plan with me. Actually, it's past time to do my plan with me. Today is Sunday, the day that I am planning. So crazy, or I'm starting to plan tomorrow, but the day that I am posting. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I get this posted. So I am going to use this really cute set from Poppy Willow Company. It is just gorgeous, and it's full of pink, and I love it. And the reason I picked this for this week is because it's my birthday week. So I thought that I would go ahead and use my pink kit, pink girly kit. So we're going to be planning the week of March 5th through March 11th. And I did not get my functional stickers out. I am not sure if I am going to or not, but we will see. And I am going to get out a pink washi, pink glittery washi. I think this one will work. And first I'm going to go ahead and use my washi. So I am sorry I am late getting this up. I know that some of you guys really like to have it first thing in the morning, and you enjoy, you know, drinking your coffee and having this, and I do apologize. I just have, I don't know, I thought about it yesterday, and I hadn't really thought about it before then, and I thought, gosh, I need to get that done, and then I just wasn't in the mood. So, I am sorry. I just wasn't in the mood. Not that I'm in a bad mood, I don't know, I wasn't in the mood to do my plan with me's. I'm still not, like, feeling it totally. I mean, I know I need to get it done because I need it more than I need to post it. I need to have it done just because I like to have my planner done, but I don't know, it's weird. There's other things I'd rather be doing. Oh, look what I'm doing. Daggone it. So Monday, Tuesday is the 6th. Tuesday is my friend Tracy's birthday. I tried my hardest to get her to come down and visit me this weekend, but she didn't want to. She said no. I'm giving her a hard time. She wanted to, it wasn't a good time for her. Oh, look at that. I have a fancy light on my tweezers. And I don't know how to turn it off. Oh, there we go. Huh, I don't know what I did. Oh, there's a button. I hit it with the things when I was closing it. Whew. Okay, so the 8th is my cousin's birthday, and I miss her greatly. She passed away probably, I don't even know how long ago. And the 11th is my birthday. I really don't know how long it's been since she passed away, but she was an awesome person. Awesome, awesome, awesome. One of the best people I have ever met. Serious, I mean, like, so sincere, so sweet, so kind and loving. Her name was Gina, and I miss her, miss her, miss her. And my friend Tracy, the one that I was just talking about, whose birthday is the 6th, was telling me about a channel on YouTube called Homestead Tessie, and I started watching her, and lo and behold, she reminds me a ton of my cousin Gina. It is so sweet. So I love watching her because it just makes me feel good. Now, Gina was 7 years older than me, and she had a really weird accident when she was in kindergarten, and that actually contributed to her death. Very weird. So I will shorten the story a little bit, but she was in kindergarten and she had show and tell, and I think I may have shared this story before, but she had show and tell, and she was bringing this really pretty hat, I guess, and it had a hat pin in it. And for those of you that don't know what a hat pin is, don't worry, because I didn't either. But it is like a long stick pin that women used to like put in their hats to hold a flower, or maybe even to help hold it to their hair. I don't know, but they had hat pins back in the day. And Gina had the hat pin, I guess, in her mouth. Again, she was kindergarten, so who knows what she was doing. But she had it in her mouth, and she bent down to tie her shoe. And a kid came up to her and, like, you know, just pat her on the back and said, "Hey, Gina." Well, it startled her enough that she, you know, breathed in, like, and it caused her to aspirate or inhale the hat pin. Well, she went home and she told her parents that she swallowed a pin, and they didn't know what she was talking about. Like, she's in kindergarten and she swallowed a pin. And these were back in the day when you didn't go to the doctor unless, you know, you had a limb falling off. And so, you know, they were like, "Okay, you swallowed a pin. All right." You know, they didn't know exactly, they didn't know she meant a hat pin. They didn't know that she really aspirated it and didn't really swallow it. It went into her lung, but nobody knew that. And it wasn't until she was 12, and she actually had her 12th birthday in the hospital. So she was, let's say 5, maybe 6 when it happened. And she had, I guess, like asthma symptoms for a long time, and so everybody thought that she had asthma, and she did, but the asthma was caused by, well, at least, I don't know if all of it. Now, again, she is 7 years older than me, so I love her dearly, but she was enough older than me that, you know, I didn't know her whole story. Until I got older. And so this is not told from her. This is told what I learned from, you know, stories and stories. So, anyway, she was 12 years old, or she was 11, and she was having really bad problems, and they finally, you know, took her to the doctor. She had x-rays and stuff, and they found this pin in her lungs, but it was totally infected. Her lung was, I guess, almost collapsed because of all of the infection. So they had to go in and do surgery, and they needed to remove the lobe of her lung that had this pin in it. Well, she was, I don't want to say an experimental surgery, but it was at a county hospital, and it was a surgery that had not been performed before, had not been performed on a child, had not been performed, as far as I know, ever. And so but you know, she needed this done. So they went in and removed the lobe of her lung. Well, lo and behold, they removed the wrong lobe. No kidding. And so therefore, she then had to have the correct lobe removed, which ended up removing her whole lung on one side. So she had really bad breathing problems for as long as I can remember. And she always had, and I don't know how this works, and you know, when you are, you know, sometimes you just go with the flow and you let things, whatever they say, you're like, okay, because you don't know any better and all of that. So this is kind of where I'm coming from with that too. I don't know what exactly the story was, but I do know that she would cough a lot, and it would often smell of infection, which if you guys know what I'm talking about, it has its own smell, and it is horrible. It stinks. And she was always so embarrassed by that, but she would always have breath freshener and brush her teeth like 8 million times. But it wasn't her fault. It was literally infection that was still growing in her lungs, and she would have to go and get scanned and get tests done regularly. And bless her heart, she was overweight, and she was just not in good health. And then I think she was 42 when she passed away, so I don't know how long ago that would be. I could try to figure it out, but 42, and today she would be, I'm 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. She would be turning 54, so, and if she was 42, that makes it like 12 years ago. So, I mean, not that it matters. But I think about her often because we were super close. Even though we weren't close in distance, we were super close. Like she was just, she hung the moon to me. She was awesome. I would go to her house to visit, and they lived in the country. They were definitely country. I mean, her dad was a farmer. She was super country. I don't know a different word for it. I know that Tessie will say that things that she grew up playing, and I think for her that means like Amish. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know all of the terminologies and stuff, but I would say that Gina was close to that. She wasn't Amish, but they did everything. They made everything by hand. She grew I mean, they had a farm, so they grew all their own vegetables. They would make every meal. They would work really hard on the farm, and I mean, they'd go to church every, like 4 times a week. You know, it was just their life, and it was a simple kind of a life, but it was awesome. I loved going to visit them, and I would spend a couple weeks in the summer with them as often as I could. I didn't do it every summer, but I did do it as often as I could, and I adored my time with them. And I was not one that liked to go to different places. Like if I had to go to my cousin's house for a week or whatever, I would cry and I'd be upset and I wouldn't want to go. And when I got there, it would be fine and I'd love it. But this was the only place that I would go and I would look forward to it. And I didn't mind leaving my mom and dad. I was such a mommy and daddy's girl that, you know, that always bothered me to leave. But I didn't mind at all leaving to go to my cousin Gina's house. If I was going there, I was fine. I never cried. I never, you know, it was just great. And I loved being on the farm. I loved taking care of the chickens and slopping the pigs and riding the horses and even helping my uncle in the barn and all of that. I mean, it was just fabulous and I loved it. And that's part of why I think I'm not a country person, but I don't think I'm a total city girl either. I like the idea of Dennis and I want to move to Tennessee and we want to have property and we want to just have a house, a log cabin on a lake. I mean, those kinds of things, that sounds fabulous to me. I am so looking forward to all of that. That is like my jam. So, Gina's was fabulous. I loved it. So anyway, where I was going with all of this was her birthday and mine are obviously super close together, and the 8th and the 11th, and every year for her birthday we would go to Red Lobster, and it was so cute because, and this, I mean, as long as I can remember from when we were younger, I mean, I guess I should say as soon as I was an adult, I would do this. We would do it together. It was kind of our day, and you know, like our husbands would come or whatever, but it was definitely our day. We would order, usually they had Shrimp Fest or Crab Fest or something going on at this time of year, and we would eat and eat and eat, and we would love every minute of it, and we'd have so much fun. And it was so cute because she would always get dressed up to go to Red Lobster. It was so cute. She is just amazing. And you know, because to me, Red Lobster is fine. It's a great place to eat, and I enjoy it very much, but it's not a place that I'd feel like I needed to dress up to go to or any of that. But she always dressed up and was just, she was just the best. I miss her tremendously. She was awesome. so much fun, and my goodness, did she love her some Jesus. I know she has parties up in heaven that are the best. She is the one who even kind of got me started liking to have different themed nights, because she would have like, let's have an Italian night or whatever, and she would fix the best food. I mean, that's one thing that I can say definitely about my aunt, her mom, and her. They were the best cooks I've ever met. They can cook, and her mom is still around, and that's my Aunt Sandy. And man, I remember the homemade pizzas. Oh my gosh, the pork chops, I mean, just, they were incredible, incredible cooks. My Aunt Sandy doesn't cook as much anymore, but gosh, they were amazing. So I think that's even some of why I enjoy some of the things that I enjoy. Like, I like cooking, and I like crafting, and I mean, I think that some of that is, now some of it is definitely my parents too, but I really think that some of it is because of my cousin Gina. She definitely helped make me me. I always looked up to her. She was amazing. God-fearing woman, just, and so nice and so helpful. If there was anything that needed to be done anywhere for anyone, she was always the first one to volunteer. And she couldn't even do it all the time. Like I said, I mean, she was sickly a lot. Not just in the days that, you know, got to the end, but she was sickly. But man, I love her. Okay, and I didn't even tell you guys that this kit that I love is from Poppy Willow Company, and I just think it is gorgeous. And I have a discount code down below if you guys are interested. You can get 15% off, and she will also send you a freebie that was made just for me because she's so sweet. And it's so much fun. I love being a PR person for her. And her stickers, her sets, her kits are just fabulous. I mean, look at these. And you get so much in her kits. So please consider purchasing from her if you are interested. But her gold foiling is second to none. I have not seen any prettier kits, seriously. And if I didn't like it, I would not PR for it. You guys know me well enough by now. I hope that you know that I am truthful and I don't do things that I don't want to do. Like if somebody told me, hey, do this and, you know, we'll give you this, I'm not going to do it if I don't want to do it. If it's not worthy and if I don't want to share it with you guys, if I don't think it's a good product, if I don't stand by it, I would never tell you guys about it to push you guys on it or whatever. Now I would do an unboxing maybe or whatever if I didn't know, because I do that all the time. I love my unboxings, and I always tell you if they're sponsored videos, but I always give you my honest opinions. And my honest opinion of this store is that it is second to none, and I love it. And you can find it on Etsy, and the link again is down below. So check it out. Look how cute this is. I've been talking and filling up my pages. So I don't even know if I need to use any of these. Now, I did not get out my functional stickers, but I think that I still will and go through those with you guys because I know I need some. So that whole long story was to tell you that we would go to Red Lobster. So I'm going to look at some of my stickers here. Here's a book reading one, and I like this one. And I finished the Leah Remini book called Troublemaker. That is a really good book. I would highly recommend that. Taz is getting a bath on Wednesday. And he has a play date. And we need to do the litter. I want like a quarter box that I can write in. There we go. And I don't think I'll put a date night, but I do think I'm going to use some birthday stickers. Let's see here. I think I'm going to use a flamingo for one birthday. Oh, and I can use a pup dog for another birthday. And a penguin for another birthday. 3 birthdays this week. And I don't think I'll be able to use the land, time off thing this time. I wish I could. You know what? I just went to Target. I'm going to put that in my planner for this week. And let me look at these and see if there's anything. I guess I can use a laundry. And I can use a travel. And I think I'm going to use a date night too. And let's see, what else do I maybe have over here? Maybe I can get everything done where I don't have to. I'm going to use a mail sticker where I don't have to go do all my other functionals. These are also from her, so I'm going to use some of these. I'm going to use a trash. And I think I'll use this for meal planning. And I'll use this for gas. I'll just take that out and use that. Okay. That way I can get this posted and hopefully get it uploaded today for you guys, well, for all of us. Okay, so I will need gas on Friday for sure. And Taz has his appointment on Wednesday, and he is having a play date, and he's going to get a bath and get his nails trimmed. And let's see, Gina's birthday is Wednesday. I'm going to put that here. I think I'll use this cute little flamingo for Gina. And Tracy's birthday is the 6th, and I'm going to use this cute little penguin for her birthday. And her favorite color is green, so I think I'm going to use it in this box right here. And my birthday is Sunday, so I think I'm going to put that right here. And litter needs to be done here. Same with trash. And meal planning, I'm going to put that over here. And date night is Friday, so I'll put that here, but that's also the day that I'm going to be going to somewhere for work, and I'm going to need to do some laundry. I'm going to put it on my birthday, even though I don't know if I'll get it done on my birthday or not. And then I need to read. I'm going to put this over here, I think. And this little mail, I'm going to put that on here too, because I need to mail some cards. Okay, so I'm going to write some stuff in. Let's start with Tracy's birthday. And I need to mail cards. And I'll put trash and litter. I'll say get gas and I will be gone Friday night to Sunday. My birthday. And this is Gina's birthday. And let's see. I don't know when Alex works. I need to find out his schedule. And I need to work on my meal plan for the week. I actually have it. I just need to write it down here. I wonder where did I put that? I kind of think I put it in my fitness planner. Because I will be doing some videos on some of these. And I still haven't gotten my oil changed, so I definitely need to do that too. I should probably put that down for Wednesday. Maybe I can figure something out. Okay, so I need to make my unfried chicken. Chicken parm. Chicken teriyaki. 1, 2, 3, 4 meals. Maybe I'll do I don't know, meatloaf. Actually, I think I'm just going to write down all of my meals that I have because I don't know if I'm going to do these or which ones I'm going to do. Pinto beans. Chicken. Enchiladas. My pen seems to be leaking. Mississippi chicken. So pinto beans, meatballs. Oh, meatballs are today. Fried chicken, chicken parm, meatloaf, chicken teriyaki, chicken enchiladas, and Mississippi chicken. So there's all of that. And I think I'm going to try to do recipes for each one of those. But again, I'm just posting one a week, so you won't see them for a while, but at least I'll have them done and ready. I need to get ready to go to where I need to be for work. And then this day is, we call it Leadership Development Institute. All of the leaders where I work have to go to a meeting, and it's an all-day meeting, so that's on Tuesday. And then there's a meeting, there's a get-together after work that I don't know if I'm going to go to or not. Depends on how I feel after having the meetings all day long. I think that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and close this out and get this posted, hopefully, so that you guys can enjoy it on your Sunday still. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful week, and take care. Bye-bye.